right here. His name is Paul Revere. There's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says a horse can do. If he says a horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy's got it figured at 5 to 9.
But look at epitaph, he wins by a half, according to this here in the Telegraph.
But by the was alright, 'cause it all depends with the rain last night.
I know it's
like
Valentine, the morning
like
was a friend. Besides the jockey's
like
brothers is a friend of
like
mine.
smut.
And just a minute,
This X means like smut.
This
Like
great
smut.
grandfather was
Like smut.
If
Like
says
smut.
the horse needs
Shows
race,
class.
needs race.
So sincere.
This guy says horse shows
Can
class.
This
If
guy
he
says a
says
horse
horse
can
goes
do.
race,
Can do.
Shows class.
This guy
Shows
says a
class.
horse can
So
do.
make it epitaph,
Can
he
do.
wins by a half,
Can
according
do.
to this here in
Can
the
do.
Telegraph.
Can do.
Epitaph.
Valentine,
Hallelujah.
I got
the horse right here.
Follow the golden stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll stay no more. Follow, follow before you take another swallow. Follow the golden stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow, follow the Lord.
Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your cards, your dice, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you're always welcome to come in and be freed from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil... Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night. Oh, never mind.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why. We find all like stuff stuck with the mission dodge.
too bad. She did all waste all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns part of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Hey, Henry the Horse, how goes it? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicey, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for his crap game?
He's still looking for a place.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
How did you acquire it?
I collected the reward of my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds a...
Well, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mrs. Safi, Lieutenant Brannigan of the New Jersey Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit that's running a floating crap game around here. You can tell him for me. I know that right now. He's running around trying to find a spot.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hi, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think that I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I can imagine you having a hard time finding a place for your crap game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know. That way you have to live on your salary.
Nathan, find a place for the game?
I was just over to the Biltmore garage. Joey says he might take a chance to let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
1,000 bucks?
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. You know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate the game. The town's up to here with high plays. The Greek's in town.
Fanny Bottle Bates!
Scranton Slim.
I know. I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Bama Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a shotgun in this Hashi's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scat.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Bama Garage is the spot.
But
the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan. Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action?
Where's the game? Gotta have the game.
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Gentlemen, Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say, Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Maybe you could borrow the money from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I am perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets. Look, run over to Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake, how much strudel?
What do you need that for?
Just beat it. Now here comes Adelaide. If he hears I'm in the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We got to get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat. He says, you don't want to eat. You want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what do you say to him?
I says, I'll meet whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Aw, that's so sweet. About your present, I didn't get you one. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money. And you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I can do anything without anything as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Mindy sold 200 strudel and 500 cheesecake.
More strudel than cheesecake. All right, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing. I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas?
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
Sky Masterson. Gonna be in town long?
Leaving for Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. You want to come with me?
Nah, I got some stuff to... Hey, you wanna get some lunch? Head over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
Nah, I'll get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
I mean, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake myself.
And yet there's some who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, what do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, if everybody is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I will bet you 1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more cheesecake than strudel.
Ethan, let me tell you a little story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you with a brand new deck of cards and offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. Oh, but son, you do not bet this man, for as sure as you're standing there today, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that...
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 you don't know what color of necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
We took Miss Ida to the drugstore, and she said, meet her at the office and don't be late.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that is husband talk if ever I heard it. You are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of gal that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload it. I love Adelaide. And a guy bought a doll. Well, a doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you go into Havana without one?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real, high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name it. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take it to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her. Cider. Excuse me, do you accept sinners here?
Indeed we do. Didn't I see you a little while ago? On Broadway?
Maybe. I've been walking around, trying to build my courage up to come here.
Here are one of our pamphlets. They will give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're hosting a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself, Sky Masterson. I hope you will not think I am talking out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a nice-looking doll, a wonderful woman such as yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
Here's another pamphlet. I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I'll need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Listen, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. Follow. Why don't you let me help you? When's this big meeting of yours? Thursday night? I bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Then I'll make you a proposition. I bet I can fill this place with 12 genuine sinners.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
Because I'm hungry.
What is this?
It's my marker, Sky Masterson's marker for 12 genuine sinners. And I owe you. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I'll pick you up tomorrow night at noon for dinner.
noon.
It's gonna take us some time to get there.
To get where?
In Havana.
Havana?
Where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? Listen, the plane will get us there in 5, back in the same night. And the food there's great.
Please go away.
Somewhere in the world there's got to be a guy who appeals to the sergeant. Wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I don't care about what he will not be. I do care about what he will be.
Don't worry. Oh no, when my love comes along, I won't take a chance. For all, he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
Oh no, by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. Oh no, as I run to his arms, that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to feel a gambler feels about the big hot throb?
No!
I'll tell you. I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll come back later in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
And now for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Farmerettes.
A bushel and a peck, a a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you.
I'm sleeping. I'm having trouble sleeping.
'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little, ew. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little,
I love you, a bushel and a peck, though it beats me all to heck.
Beats me all to heck how Everton the farm, when I want to keep my arm about you.
Cows and chickens are going to the dickens.
'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do.
Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little, ew. Goodbye now, diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little.
Of you, a bushel and a peck.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, pie face. What have you got there?
A book?
A book. You're always reading books. Becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me for my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time. He says it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things. What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's my wedding veil. I had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All he needs is her license and blood tests.
What?
Blood test. It's the law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run that crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple in the world.
I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Listen, you're getting yourself all worked up.
I don't believe you anymore.
Come on, let me see that smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from worrying whenever the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. The female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See notes, odd notes, toxic or hyper symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just from waiting around for the plain little band of gold, A person can develop a cold when they get on the train for Niagara and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned and the mood's sublime. Then they get up to Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop the grip, the post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From the lack of community property and the feeling he's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
Hey, Nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen her. She gave him a look like a moves at main time.
Great, just so as long as he doesn't take it to Havana.
Vanna? Because he's on your newest show. Where's Nathan? He's still over the game.
I don't know. I suppose he's trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him. Again.
That Miss Sarah, I always tell you his man of honest work.
Yes, too bad. Just a smart businessman like Nathan has to go fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness. We should be taught him something. So I'm told it's a worldwide weakness. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, make a bet that he's doing it for some dough.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a fact that could offend the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that guy's only doing for some dough. Takes a good steady job, and he smells of a thousand Barbasol.
When a guy wears tails with the front gaming white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells of a Dallas and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever. Oh, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
give me a second.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should pay more attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very. No matter what I say, I just can't reach these people. I shouldn't have volunteered for this post. Let's go into lunch. General Cartwright.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
Sarah, there's something I must speak to you about.
Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission?
General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
We've announced a big meeting tomorrow night.
But will anyone be there?
Pardon me, I couldn't help but overhear. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can do a lot of good work here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
I'll get you 10.
What?
Listen, General, why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow and find out for yourself?
Well, I'm not so certain. I mean,
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Y'all got your carnations?
Remember, it's like a password. Is this the password? Yeah.
Okay, but where's the game? I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, can I tell the boys it's the Biltmore Garage?
Not yet. You gotta stall for a bit. Joe wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me.
Nathan, if you do not have a place for your crab game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I'd like to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why? How do you do, Big Julie?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, if there is no crab game tonight, I'm sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased.
Well, Big Julie, let me tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society, Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie. What's the occasion, gentlemen?
Well,
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of a party?
Tomorrow.
Nathan's getting married.
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's the bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never knew it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was
Oh, no, it's a bachelor dinner, certainly.
For 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Well,
Nathan, these fellows are nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You should at least give them a wedding date.
we need time for a license.
You could elope.
What?
Drive down to Maryland. They'll marry you right away. They don't even ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Oh, what the heck?
My congratulations to Nathan, and I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Nathan, darling, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night?
Yep, with table reserved, and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Nathan, I'm so happy!
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he already took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could she?
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche. It stands for milkshake.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk?
Oh, sugar and a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Bacardi? Doesn't that have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Yeah.
2 more dulce de leches.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. And if I was a fan, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding.
You know, we better get going if we're to catch our flight back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, I gotta look out for what's best for you.
Oh, you sound just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very poorly.
No, you were fine.
How am I going to get back with all this stuff? Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you doing, Miss Adelaide?
Fine, Sky. The girls just gave me a kitchen shower.
Good for you. Miss Adelaide, you know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, after the hot box, we're eloping, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gee, I feel like a housewife already.
Well, Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
I've never been out this late before.
Why do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. My real name. First person I ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score.
But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour.
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Grandmother! I thought you'd be asleep.
Good evening, Sarah. Good evening, Brother Masterson.
Good evening, Sister Abernathy.
We stayed out all night last night, and guess what?
The streets were full of sinners.
Exactly. It was wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Cuba? You're even more tired than I am.
What? What's happening here? What's going on inside the mission? Nathan, what is this?
Canasta!
Wait a minute! I'm losing 10 G's! Someone must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a floating crab game going full blast in a mission.
Crab game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah.
This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I shouldn't have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went for the mission.
Did I?
Will I at least see you tomorrow night?
Everyone's welcome in the mission.
You know that's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. It's just no good.
What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Sky, I got a message from Nathan to Miss Adelaide.
What's the message?
Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh is suddenly came ill with
A rare tropical disease.
AIDS. It's like half bad.
Nicely whiz, Nathan.
Stay at the game.
Since last night?
Big Joy's already so loose. He doesn't want to end it.
Where's the crap game?
About 10 minutes walk, like this way.
All right. I don't want to play craps or anything, but I do want to talk to some of the guys. I gave my marker to, well, somebody, and I'd like to have it cleaned up before I... The message.
Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has suddenly came ill with a real tropical disease. Goodbye.
What? Sky, Nathan has to come here tonight. We're eloping to get married.
What do you expect? It's Nathan.
But he promised to change.
Change. Why is it the moment you dolls get a guy you like, you bring him in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry people and live in a home with wallpaper and bookends?
That life's not meant for guys like us, like Nathan Detroit, and yeah, like Sky Masterson. We don't belong in that life.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to talk to him again. And have him call me here.
Why don't you just get another guy?
Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. The flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories and writing and a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold. Ah!
Not so fast, Sarah. Not so fast.
I just want to get away from this little place. To go someplace where
the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
You saw them. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
I knew that the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't know you would get stuck on him.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough, Sarah, dear.
Good evening, Sarah. Sister Abernathy. How goes the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming.
The general's a tough doll, ain't she?
Grandmother, we've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you may have forgotten this, but me being a gambler, I never forget these kinds of things. You still hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Mr. Masterson, last night my mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we're even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher. See you later.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
Well, it's this way.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute. Where are you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
I'm tired. Big Julie, you see, the boys are slightly fatigued from weariness, having been shooting crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves. I'll now play on credit. Give me the dice. I'm shooting 2,000. And Detroit, I'm gonna roll you, willy or nilly. If I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You give him cash.
Let me hear from Big Julie.
You'll give me cash. Put up your dough.
I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me.
I said get up to 2,000.
Wouldn't it be easier if I just put it right in your pocket?
Get it up. 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now I'll play with you guys.
Good luck.
I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not tonight. I actually wanted to talk to a few of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
It'll only take a minute. It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission and the meeting she's holding tonight.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission dog to Havana.
Look, Bill, you're slowing up the action around you.
Would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or am I left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll show you.
Kindly return this to Sears Roebuck.
Now look, you guys. Tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, she is holding the midnight prayer meeting. And I promised her I'd bring her some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high up among the paying cards.
I don't know.
I can tell you, the air in there smells cleaner than the air in here. And maybe it would do some of you guys a little good to learn something other than how to make a 4 the hard way.
I don't know.
Well, I tried.
Oh,
See you around, Nathan.
Sky, about that Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't need to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took the doll to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up. I now have enough dough to roll you, but with my dice.
Nothing doing. With your dice, you cannot make a pass to save a soul.
What did you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save a soul.
Maybe I can make a pass to save his, and yours, and yours, and his. I will all bet you against your souls. $1,000 for a marker against your souls. Listen, if I win, you come with me to Miss Sarah Brown's mission tonight for only this night, one night only. And if I lose, I give each of you 1,000.
Well,
Any takers?
Okay by me.
Fine by me?
What about you, Nathan? 1,000 against your soul?
me? I don't know if I got one.
You got one somewhere. Give me the dice. All of you stand back. I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The picket have been lush. And yet, before the evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so, the best that I can do is pray. be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how much a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Ha!
Adelaide, honey.
What a coincidence!
Did nicely tell you the news? Hope you ain't too worked up about it.
No, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. Let us not conduct ourselves like a slob.
Sweetheart, baby, you're getting yourself all worked up over one lousy elopement.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded, and you're not being able to upset me no more. You've got me completely out of my...
Adelaide, honey, don't ever do that to me again. Look, everyone's gonna be all right. We're gonna get married, and we'll have a white house with a green fence, like the Whitney colors.
Nathan, darling, I'm sure we're going to make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. Let's elope right now. 5 minutes to 12.
All right, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
Nathan, we're gonna be late. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie I've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true. Adelaide!
It is several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better...
Welcome, brothers, welcome.
So everybody, where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Miss Sarah, as I promised, 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we couldn't get him cleaned up for you.
Will you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down, all of you. And this is a mission, not Roseland, so I expect there will be no unpleasantness. As I am to depart for Points West tonight, I will appoint Nathan Detroit as my major domo. Nathan, if anybody here does not act in accordance to Hoyle, they can speak to Sky Masterson personally.
What a remarkable young man.
So, you guys remember that. Sister Abernathy, your dice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright. It is so wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny South Street.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart. Anyone.
Harry?
Oh no.
Harry the horse.
Ah, well, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
Here is because Sky Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This entire meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Aha!
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Well, kind of funny. Have like a dream. You know, like a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone fade me, but the passengers, they know right from wrong. For the people said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Devil will drag you under with the soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the
Miss Sarah, you were there when they were walking out. You saw them. These are the fellows.
I have never seen any of these men before in my life.
There's the right broad.
Now, if you excuse me, officer, we would like to continue on with our meeting.
I do have a confession to make. We did shoot crap into submission last night, and we're very sorry about it, aren't we, boys?
I'm really sorry.
I have another confession to make. I made a bet with a certain guy that he couldn't take a certain doll with him away on a trip. But this had done no harm, as I had won the bet.
You won the bet?
Yeah, it turns out that he didn't take the doll, so this has brought me a great deal of comfort.
Hallelujah!
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 Come, gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Fold.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow the fold.
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancé.
Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
The 12th of... Never.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you have to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. It tells us in Obadiah. Obadiah.
Got a boyfriend named Obadiah?
Obadiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old man. Whoever it is, you got it bad when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Oh no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he could be, but he just can't change.
Last night, there were a bunch of gamblers at my prayer meeting, acting as though maybe they could change.
Gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name. I think so.
How do you like that, Rats? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What are we? Crazy or something? Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble may he be, much as he likes to play. Crazy, wild, and free.
Marry the man today, rather than die in sorrow.
Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Carefully expose him to domestic life, and if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast,
have a headache,
have a baby,
have 2,
6,
9.
Stop. Marry the man today, rather than die in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways, and change his ways, and change his ways tomorrow.
Nathan, darling, come on. We're waiting for you.
Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Nathan!
How about the Belmont Garage?
Follow the world and say no more. Dream no more, dream no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow the fold.
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Sky?
Yes, Brother Detroit?
Would it be okay to get married in your mission, Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll roll you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah said.
Obadiah?
He wishes you the best, and so do I.
Thank you very much. I know we're going to be happy. We're going to have a little place in the country, and Nathan will be sitting next to me every single night.
Action!
When you see